How have you been? Miss me much? Imagine this, you're playing a game and all of a sudden you start to notice some weird and unsettling things about the game and its characters. So you got curious and you started digging. Turns out your hunch was correct. There is something unusual about this game, and others who play it say the same thing. There's a tragic story to this game, and we're gonna find out what it is that makes it so tragic. Hello, I'm Valf, a spooky historian and your new best friend. Lend me $5. Drop a comment with your saddest song of the week. I'll give you my honest review. I'm into that sort of stuff. So while I was researching content, I came across this video with the really sad music that kind of made me cry. I got curious, so I went all in. I was like, what the hell is this game all about? So I found out that the game is called Toca Kitchen. Toca Boca, I know, kinda similar, is a Swedish game company that produces games for kids. They make apps and games that are fun for little ones to play with on their phones and tablets. They started the company in 2010 and they released their first ever game in 2011. But get this, Toca Boca means touch the mouth in Spanish. Touch what? So Toca's Kitchen is a game where you can feed this character anything. And it's supposed to be all fun and games. But then you see these videos online where people are basically torturing the thing. They were like, oh, I only gave it broccoli for a week. Or, I only gave it hot sauce. It's messed up, honestly. Some people even made up these sad stories for the character. Like, it's been through some serious trauma, pointing out the fact that her neck looks bruised, like she's been abused, along with other tiny details, which does sound convincing. I mean, it does look like she's been abused. Now I had to try the game out and it was really fun to see all kinds of crazy things I was able to do with the food and the character. It was really fun. So I went all out and made her a good meal. I boiled some carrots. They're tasty when they're boiled, okay? Don't tell my future wife I know how to cook. One of the first games made for kids was called Oregon Trail. The idea was that you are a family traveling across America in a covered wagon. You have to hunt for food, look for supplies, and deal with illnesses to just survive the journey. But you see, it was really hard to do without losing a family member or two. If you weren't around in the 90s, you might not relate to it, but people got really attached to their digital family members, and they were heartbroken when they died. And at that time, it was really difficult for everybody to survive because there was this common illness called dysentery. People were dropping like flies because of this. Yeah, it was a common cause for everyone's death. Oh, did you hear about Polybius conspiracy? I believe that's how you say it. Supposedly, it was a super popular arcade game back in the 80s, but it messed with people's minds. Do you know why? Well, it's because this game never existed. No one can actually prove that Polybius ever existed. There is no evidence, no machines, no old photos, nothing. It's all just these weird stories people keep telling each other. So it's like a game that only exists in urban legends. Crazy, right? I can tell that you're already starting to miss me, so click on this video. That way we can hang out a little longer.